If you're sending pitch decks, proposals, or long emails hoping someone gives you a shot, you're already behind, because in 2025, your personal brand is your pitch deck. Clients just don't read your bullshit PDF pitch decks anymore. They watch your content and they're judging you on your presence, your tone, and your clarity. And so think, they're judging you in 10 seconds max. You need to make the best first impression through your content. I used to spend hours making these fancy pitch decks, and every time a potential client reached out, I'd make a new one. Pages of examples, pricing, strategy, and it was really just me trying to prove that I was the right person. But it's funny because I actually noticed something, and it's that no one even opens the link, let alone actually read the message. So think about, how is that reflecting on your brand? And ultimately, the ones that did click on the message were the ones saying, we'll have a think about it. And that's honestly just how I thought business works. I send the pitch deck, I hope, I wait, and I hear nothing. But what I didn't realize back then is that the real pitch starts way before that deck ever hit their inbox. And I remember one day we tried to pitch to a potential client at a cafe for a $3,000 a month package, and I was honestly shitting my pants, but I thought this was going to be the make or break of our whole business, and I thought we're going to make it. I thought this is the deal that's going to change everything, but the reality was it was the worst way to approach this situation. And then fast forward to now, I had a client actually reach out to me without a proposal, and all he said was, I absolutely love watching your content, I love your style and your tone, and I really believe that you are a great fit to film for our brand. And that flipped everything for me, because I realized that my personal brand had done all of the selling for me. Every reel I posted, every BTS clip, and every bit of storytelling led up to the moment where he was ready to buy way before we even had a conversation. And honestly, 3 years ago, I probably would have charged this guy $3,000. And today I charged him $15,000 for a personal branding package to take his socials to the next level. And that is the power of your personal brand. Here's the truth. Business owners aren't buying videos anymore. They're buying trust, belief, and sales. And the second they're clicking on your page, they're thinking, does this person understand my industry? Do they look like an expert? Do I trust them with my brand? And the thing is, your pitch deck cannot answer those three questions, but what can is the content that you create. If you can build trust with your potential clients online, you will be able to sell them before you even hop on the call. And that's why I was able to make $15,000 from a single client, all because they saw how I grew my account and they wanted to do the exact same with theirs. And so when I shift my focus from pitching to positioning, that's when everything changed. Instead of cold outreach, I built inbound leads. Instead of explaining my value, I just showed it. And instead of hoping for validation, I attracted opportunity. When you combine these three pillars, your content becomes your sales funnel, and you build trust way before that first call. That's the game we're playing. And so a tip that I love to give to my students inside of my program is to follow all of your clients, because the closer you can get to them and the more that they keep thinking about you, you will get a lot more work because they know that you're the right person for their next project. Get closer to your clients, comment on their posts, do things that keep reminding them of you. Little tip, keep it in mind. And the thing is, I've had brands like Ferrari and BMW reach out all because of my brand presence. No PDFs, no bullshit pitch decks, all because of the personal brand that I built. And so I knew that I needed to show up as the person who could solve real business problems. And that's what your brand has to do. How can you build that trust, and how can you solve those problems way before you have that initial call with that client? We're in an era where your Instagram feed and your YouTube channel is your pitch deck, and it's your first impression. So if you're still stuck hiding behind your camera, ultimately you're going to get left behind. You will remain invisible if you don't start building a personal brand around your filmmaking business. And if you don't start building a premium online presence today, you will fall behind moving into 2026. You need to build an impactful, authority-built personal brand so clients trust you way before that call. Think about that, because you will fall behind and you need to start taking action today. Because if you do have the skills to build a personal brand in 2025 and beyond, you will make a lot of money in this industry. But it all comes down to the way you're perceived online. And if you don't have a presence, you are invisible. And I built my business around this. I turned my personal brand into a system that attracts high-ticket clients every week. Inside the Modern Filmmaker Blueprint, I teach exactly how to do this. How to position yourself, build proof, and make your content sell for you. So if you are done with your stupid pitch decks and you're ready to start attracting those high-ticket clients, DM me film on Instagram. I want to have a chat. I just want to see exactly where you're trying to go with your business, and I'd absolutely love to help you out. And that's pretty much all for today, guys. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. I wanted to cover a fair few topics, but ultimately, I hope I just want to give as much value to you guys. So please just let me know. Let me know in the comments, because I'd love to hear back from you guys. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.